Hey everyone, it's terrific being back on YouTube to make a brand new video, and that's primarily what I wanted to talk to you about today. I know it's been over 2 months since my last video, and this is primarily why. My last video was about the astronomically sensational book The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas, and why right now it was such an important book to remember and think about. And I figured I didn't want to make a brand new video after that to distract from it because in fact, I felt like right now was the proper time for me to just shut up. Because that was right after George Floyd's despicable murder, and I just figured right now was not a good time to just talk about things like everything was okay in the world when it was really not. Especially when you saw how all those protesters were tear gassed. I was a part of a protest in my hometown a little while back, but that doesn't label me a hero. That doesn't label me a vast contributor to the movement and the cause that's been going on for 4 centuries. I just figured right now it was time to let those who have more influence talk and do what they must to have justice that they've been fighting for years and years and years and years and decades and decades and decades. And so, yeah, my heart just wasn't in reviewing anymore. I realize that I'm more of a writer than a talker. I've been writing reviews for 6 years, and honestly, talking to you, I'll admit, on YouTube about all these movies and books, it's trickier. But it's still a lot of fun, and I want to keep doing it. I really, really, really do. I guess I just have to wait until I feel I can really focus on it, that I can open up my schedule for enough time to properly do it. And right now there's just been way too much on my mind. I have been writing reviews again, and you can go to my brand new site, and it's no longer williammcginnbooks.wordpress.com, yada yada. It's just flat out williammcginn.com. And I've also created a Facebook page called facebook.com/thebookwormboy. The title for it is William's Entertainment Blogs and Books. This isn't turning into an advertisement video, I hope you don't mind. Let's just say that on my website it says, click like or perish. Bracket, just kidding. Of course. So, another thing that I've been thinking about and pondering, those are the same things, that's bad writing and talking, is that I've been a big part of this Pokemon Mystery Dungeon project. You may or may not know what I'm talking about, and I've just been planning how best to proceed with it. I've also been looking for a job, and I've also had some ideas to start my own little business online. I'll tell you about it in a future video. And also the thing is, earlier I was writing a brand new book centered around the coronavirus called I Promise You'll Be Fine. In fact, here's some cover art I made for it. And it's kind of a rough draft, I suppose, but what it was supposed to be about was those protests in April of 2020 when regular white idiots were talking about how they need things to reopen because they need their hair cut. And that the cure, the staying home in isolation and safety, was worse than the disease, which was death. And I just felt that is horrible. I can't believe that it's gaining traction. That's primarily the reason right now that the United States has the most active coronavirus cases and probably will for years and years down the line. And I figured they're being really disrespectful about this whole thing, so I wanted to write a book about it. It was supposed to be about 4 individual teenagers who are affected by this virus in different ways. Some of them get the virus, some of them have family members that get it, and it was supposed to feature a forbidden interracial gay romance, and it was also supposed to talk about racism, especially between Asian and African Americans, or Canadians. I was debating whether to put it in Lansing, Michigan, or in Toronto, and I guess I'm still deciding it in my head. But when George Floyd was murdered and those protesters were being tear gassed, I just thought, I don't know if that idea is tasteful anymore. I mean, I wanted to contribute to those who are trying to stop people from getting the coronavirus, but I don't know if this properly helps anymore. I felt uncomfortable really continuing to write it. And so it's on hold for now. I still want to write it, but I want to write it the best I can. And for now, I figured I wanted to try something different, so I started a brand new book. It's my first fantasy called Cerebra. I'm at 37,000 words so far, and which is a little less than half of what I envision it having, and I'll talk to you about it more in a future video. And so, yeah, things have been going on for me. I've also been pretty blue because of some personal stuff. I won't bore you with the details. Things are still quite emotional for me around here, but yeah, I just wanted to say, I know I sometimes take humongous breaks from YouTube, but I'm not ignoring you guys, and I really hope you don't mind that it's been 2 months since my last video. I know I'm not a huge celebrity out there, I just wanted to say it. So, and also, oh yeah, it's 3 months before the November 3rd election in the United States, and yeah, I'm a Canadian, but Canadians really are watching this. I really care about the outcome of the United States election because, well, there are neighbors down south, and so much happens in America that impacts Canada. And so, but that's not the only reason. Of course, I care for the well-being of everyone down there. And so even though I supported Bernie Sanders in the Democratic primary run, I am really hoping that Joe Biden wins. If he does, then there will be a cathartic celebration here and everywhere in the world. I know it. And if Trump somehow wins, I know I don't want to bring up the possibility, but no one thought he could win when Hillary Clinton lost, except for Michael Moore and some others who were more in on it. But my point is that if he does win, then it'll be the death of democracy in America, and perhaps the death of democracy worldwide. I have no idea. And so these next 3 months, they're going to be very dramatic, and I'm still going to be around here. I'm looking forward to doing videos again, and I wanted to thank you for watching this video with me. I realized that this was supposed to be a very small video, but I realized I kind of went off again. Talkative me, I can never seem to shut up. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I look forward to my next one, and I hope you're doing okay right now with the virus. I hope that you're not being threatened to be evicted. I hope that no one in your family and none of your friends have died from this virus. I hope that if any of them have, then they've recovered. And I just wish for your absolute well-being, and peace out, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Once again, I can't stop saying that. It's just part of who I am, I guess.